Let's go, Papi. Let's get it. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Hey, 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 hey. What? What? Let's go. Go out. Boy.
What's going on, everybody? Cappers Nation live, UFC Fight Night edition, UFC 241 in Anaheim, California. Welcome back. Glad to have everybody back. We are back live for the second time. Hopefully we get some free play winners for everybody. Free daily consensus play took a shit just like it did yesterday, but the big plays yesterday held on strong for us, and I'm still holding out faith that the Mariners and the Blue Jays will go over the total as well and put a win in the big win column for us. Hopefully, that will be the case. It's definitely going to be, hold on, a good time, and we got some good things planned, and it all starts right now. Nick, everything but the main card is on ESPN. Everything else is on pay-per-view. The main card is on pay-per-view. But everything else will be on ESPN starting in an hour and 15 minutes or hour and 13 minutes. Let me double check that for you, though, but I do believe I am correct on it. I'll tell you right now. Thought I was. Oh, excuse me. Prelims start at 5 Pacific time. Or I mean, it's not. I think it's the not the early prelims, but the second round. Second set of prelims starts at 8. Oh look, another troll is back. They had time to make another 20 fake accounts to come troll us. It's all right. We've got something for them. I think I know who it is. Mike Davis, what's going on, bud? Mike, you're thanks for joining in. Your name actually came up this morning. Somebody was asking about your son, and we got a lot of thoughts and prayers. Oh, there you go. And you're very, very, very welcome, and hope everything's good there. And thanks for joining in. Thanks for joining us. So who's ready for the UFC? I know I am. I'm stoked. I can't wait. My bets are in. UFC 241 taking place here in just a little bit. And I could not be more excited. If anybody wants a free UFC fight pick, we've got a free UFC fight pick for absolutely everybody that wants one, and a full write-up, detailed write-up, let me tell you, right on our website. No purchase necessary, no credit card required. It's a great thing. We win a hell of a lot of them. We won last week. Matter of fact, we gave out 2 write-ups and a fight pick last week. It's 100% free, no credit card necessary. All you got to do is register an account on the website, and it gives you instant access to it. Doesn't ask for any credit card information. It's 100% free, and gives you a small little sample about what our UFC fight package is all about. And if you want the entire fight package, it's $40. $40 for the fight package. It's $25 for the guaranteed fight pick win, or you get the next one absolutely free from our UFC expert. Everybody knows I ain't the UFC guy, that's for sure. I can't take any credit for when he wins, but hey, I'll take the blame when we lost, that's for sure. I love it. Mike Davis says, Dave, you're a hit at the parties. I'm sure of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can guess who it is. They trolled us for about 10 minutes this morning when we were live. And I think we blocked 15 fake accounts. That's number 16, all from one individual that obviously is in love with us or something. But, hey, I'm happily taken to a woman, so. But, man, I am super stoked for today. Now, we've got one free play still going right now, the over in the Seattle-Toronto game, over 10.5. Hopefully a couple of you got it at 10, but it's not there yet. Still tied up 3-3 going into the 8th. So, crunch time, still looking for 5 more runs, but anything can happen towards the end of the baseball game. Andre, absolutely. It's definite time to let's go, and it's going to be a great time. I can't wait. I'm going to be leaving the office here in just a little bit, and going to be headed to the house. Got a little UFC watch party going on at the house. Going to have some beers out, and probably some tequila, and order up the pay-per-view for everybody, and some hors d'oeuvres, and going to have some fun, and watch us make some money, hopefully. Jordan, yeah, absolutely. We're back. Karen C., good afternoon. Kelly Wells, good afternoon. Johnny K. Mr. Grover. Oh, you're very welcome, sir. I'm glad we're able to walk you through the website and show you how to access your place. Crazy how sometimes in dang iPhones or Androids, all you got to do is reset them and it shows you what you couldn't see before. Michael says, Kyle, with your personal or premium days early in the day, if they miss, do you adjust the money amounts for later games? I flat bet, Michael. I always bet the same consistently. If it's a premium plays and I'm betting 1,000 or 5,000 or whatever the dollar amount may be, I make sure I bet it consistently because, we're betting on professional athletes, sometimes college, and there's a reason why they made Major League Baseball. There's a reason why they got to the big dance. And, any team could theoretically win on any given day. We see that all the time with the big dog winning. We saw it with the Astros losing. What were they, minus 500 earlier in the week when we said we'd take the other side during a live show? So obviously anything can happen on any given day. And, sorry, I'm watching the Seattle game. Seattle just took the lead 4-3. So we're inching our way closer. But I always flat bet. It doesn't matter even if I'm going to have a losing day. I'll take the losing day, and I'll start all over tomorrow because I know long-term we'll be ahead. Long-term will be fine. Long-term will be ahead. And so to answer your question, no, I don't adjust and start betting more and chasing. I don't chase. I don't mind. I mean, my bankroll's strong enough where I don't mind. I mean, I mind it. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to have a losing day, but, you can't stop them. You're going to have them every now and then. And I don't mind ending the night knowing that I'm going to be down because the next day or the day after, we're going to be right back even or ahead. So, I don't chase. Chasing is usually when you get yourself in bigger trouble and bigger hot water, in my opinion, my personal opinion. So I know there's a lot of people that chase and they end up going bankrupt or belly up and busting their bankroll before they ever had a chance to get it even because they were chasing. But I mean, I've been guilty of it. I've chased before, but I don't recommend it, and it's definitely not what you want to what I recommend people to do. William tuning in by text message. Thank you, William. Thanks for joining us, bud. Johnny K's on the Astros. Okay. Astros having a tough third inning, giving up 5 runs so far. And possibly more. A's got a runner on third with only 1 out, and Astros are now down 5-2. We're actually on the opposite side of that, Johnny K. We've got the A's as a small consensus play. I guess I should have gave out that one as the consensus play. But even though you're on the opposite side, I wish you well and want everybody to win. Unfortunately, not both. Both of us can't win at the same time. Unfortunately, Manuel, how are you, sir? I see that you just jumped on board the UFC fight package. welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy the fight package. If you have any questions at all, feel free to give us a call, give me a call, shoot me an email. I know you've got my cell phone number as well, because we've worked with each other multiple times, and I know you've bet the UFC package off and on. So welcome back on it, and you haven't been on it since, I believe. I mean, it's end of March Madness, I believe, but it's going to be a good time. Definitely going to be a good money-making card. You guys are jumping on board at the right time, that's for sure. Oh, Johnny K, way too long to go. Oh, here we go with the same thing again. These people got no life. No life. I think it's actually kind of cool. That's number 16 of the day. 17. 17. Ooh, Joe calling me fat boy. I got to be honest with you, Joe. You got to step up your trash talk, all right? I've been called a hell of a lot worse than fat boy, Jordan, you bet on the A's? I mean, we've been betting the A's for quite some time now, and we've given them out, and we've been riding them pretty hard, especially on their little win streak. Hey, Andre, here's the thing, though. They may be able to infiltrate and, make all the fake accounts that they want, while, we're not live, so all they got to do is log in. But they can't stop us. They can't stop us. Mr. Grover, I did. It's his write-ups in total for all 12 fight picks was 5,500 plus words for 12 fights. I mean, he put, and I mean the guaranteed max bet fight pick is an absolute novel. And he even asked me, is it too long? I said no. I said if you've got something to talk about it, go in depth, and it gives people more confidence in being able to see exactly what you see and why you're believing in it to be your max bet fight pick, and that reason why you're putting a guarantee on it. So I love it. His writings have been only more in depth, over and over and over and over. Wow, Mr. Tony Rizzuto, Mr. $100,000 free play bettor. What's going on, Tony? How are you? Long time no see. I see you made another YouTube account. Welcome back. I miss you, bud. Don't worry, water under the bridge. I don't hold a grudge. Anytime you're ready to rock and roll and make some serious money, you know where to find me. I miss me too. Yeah, right. Come on. Hey, at least you're amusing me, right? Give me a call sometime. Obviously, you know my number. It hasn't changed. But no, Tony, I don't bet preseason. But during the morning show, I talked about the games, and I'll go over those real quick. I don't mind doing that. I don't bet preseason for the sole fact that, yes, we're betting, we're gambling. Fact. But I try and take as much of the gambling out of the equation as humanly possible that I can for myself and for my clients. And some of the variables that take place during, a preseason game, football, basketball in the NBA, Major League Baseball, those are variables that make it even more gambling, and in my opinion, make it worth the value not being there. And I'd rather, if I'm going to gamble, I'd rather go sit down at a blackjack table where I know I have a decent shot at writing it out and winning some money. But if I can take the gambling aspect out of it, which after preseason you can, then I start betting. But I mean, I pay in-depth attention to everything that goes on during the preseason, and I use it towards my advantage, obviously, in the regular season. But even farther down the line, farther into the season, when certain players, they're getting hurt, they got cut, they got suspended, they're on the injured reserve list, they got traded, they move up a player from the roster spot from the practice squad, et cetera, et cetera. Maybe he was on a practice squad of another team, and now he's going to be starting. So, you need to know about those players too, because some of them, sometimes they get put into key situations, and you need to pay attention to them. But as far as the leans that we gave out this morning, I gave out leans as if I was betting them. This is what I would be betting on, but I don't put $1 on it during the preseason. But we gave out the Browns plus 2.5. We also gave out New England minus the 1. And we also gave out the over 47 in the Kansas City-Pittsburgh game this morning. And Cleveland's up. I mean, it's too early to tell in that game. It's halftime. It's 14-7 Cleveland right now. Yeah, occasionally you drop the free plays. You can't win them all. I gave out, one free of my personal plays. I've got 3 today. Unfortunately, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose some of them. And, hey, I take a 2-in-1 day every single day of the week. But Tony, to better answer your question, to be more direct and not beat around the bush, if I was betting, I would take New England. I would look at the value between laying 1 versus the money line, depending if you get the money line at minus $1.20 or minus $1.15 or whatever the case may be. But if it was minus $1.30, I would just lay the 1 at minus $1.10. But I know you like action. So New England minus 1. And my preseason leans have been spot on. Absolutely spot on. Nick Hubb's not like he gave out an 11-unit loser and went 0 for as a company like some people. That would suck. That would really, really suck. No, we actually had a winning day yesterday. Actually gave everybody 2-1 on free plays yesterday. And we've been rocking the free plays. Premium plays had a winning day yesterday. System plays swept the board yesterday. So overall, games have been great. Matter of fact, out of the last 21 days, premium plays have only had 3 losing days. Out of the last 21 days, premium plays have only had 3 losing days. So out of 21 days, 3 weeks, I'll take 3 losing days. Oh, Thomas, the line's a pick 'em. Now, I haven't checked the line since this morning. I'm not betting it, so I'm not watching any line movements on the game. I could care less where the line moves to today in preseason. So, no, I'm not... Pat said a pick 'em. It's better than laying 1, that's for sure. But that's what it was when we were live at what? 8 this morning? Speaking of premium plays, where'd my live chat go? Where'd my window go? Speaking of premium plays, we haven't had a premium play start yet. Our premium plays don't start until 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay? Our premium plays do not start until 7 p.m. Eastern time. Matter of fact, other than the free play, the 2 free plays that we've given out, we haven't had anything. So none of the big juice, well, not big juice, but none of the big stuff has gone off yet. The winning premium plays that have been red hot, they haven't started. There's no system plays today. There's no system plays today because we won them all yesterday. Which is always, a good thing. If you need another fight pick, we're giving out a free UFC fight pick on our website. Feel free to go to our website and log in, and you can get a free fight pick there. Or for $40, you can get the entire card. So speaking of our premium plays that haven't started yet, if you're looking to get on some premium plays, We've got a package that's $99. It's 3 days of premium plays, and you get UFC 241. You get the UFC fight package included for free, or 3 days of my personal plays, one of the two. It's $99, and even better than that, for $250, they've got 7 days of premium plays. What is it? 7 days of premium plays, guaranteed Saturday. The UFC, and anybody that buys it today, you're also going to get the UFC Max Bet Fight Pick absolutely free, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, just getting guaranteed Saturday for free in the UFC and the Max Fight Pick, it's $150 plus $65. You know, you're getting $215 worth of packages for free. So in a nutshell, you're paying $35 for a week of premium plays, if you look at it that way. Pretty damn cheap. Reading through, Ernest, you're looking at the free fight pick. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Yeah, we always give away one every single week, courtesy of 5 Dimes, which, you know, we were very blessed that 5 Dimes came on as a sponsor, not an affiliate marketing, as an actual paying sponsor to come on board with us. And I'm telling you, you guys want a place to bet the UFC, the best place to bet the UFC is on 5 Dimes. Not only do they have the best lines, they have the most options. Flat out, the most options. So, for everybody that wants to know, the early prelims for the UFC, those are going to be on ESPN Plus. The actual prelim fights, which start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 Pacific, will be on ESPN, televised live on ESPN. And then the main card, the pay-per-view card will obviously be on, you know, the ESPN pay-per-view. Which, if you've got a new smart TV, I've already hooked up the smart TV to Firefox and tell the Alexa in the TV to go to Firefox, ESPN.com/watch, and then it logs into my account, and I pop up the pay-per-view right there. So it's always a great time. I wish it was like, you know, regular pay-per-view on television. That would definitely make it a little easier, especially when it's trying to buffer and stream and all that. But how's everybody like the little backdrop that we've got for the UFC part? Tried changing it up, getting a little creative. I was getting a little bored looking at the back of my office and only my office, or a camera full of my ugly mug. What was that moron's name that was calling me fat? Ooh. I spruced up the barbershop one. I made it a little bit better. I made the barbershop one a little bit better. Still got a little ways to go for our little barbershop talk. But I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of the barbershop. Here's the barbershop. Boom! Getting a trim. Getting the neck trim. Getting the beard shaved. Getting the head shaved. Getting the eyebrows trimmed. We in the barbershop. Who's ready to talk some smack? I got a whole bunch of them. All right, we're back. We're back in the octagon. Now where I lost my live chat. There's my live chat. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Andre. Definitely not looking good in the over in the Seattle game. That's for sure. That's for sure. I own up to that one. That was one of my personal plays. Anything could happen in the bottom of the ninth. They can tie it up. We can go extra innings. Hey, Lucky Larry in the building. Lucky Larry in the building with a new name, huh? Glad to have Lucky Larry in the building. Thank you, Larry. Always great to have you, and as well as everybody else. Hopefully you guys got to check out our little buffer, the buffer zone with Bruce Buffer on our YouTube channel. We actually aired it at the end of our live show this morning for everybody that didn't get to watch it. Yeah, Alex, you're going to get the notification an hour after we're live. That's for sure. That's for sure. I announced it during the first live show that I was going to be going live at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific. I mean, I was a little late. I was like 4 minutes late. 4 or 5 minutes late. Our UFC guy was calling me, talking my ear off, going over the fights. Wanted to break them down for me over the phone. And I was like, hey, we're going live. You want me to sell it for you? You better let me go live. So for everybody that doesn't know, we do have our UFC Max Bet Fight Pick. And what that is it's one fight pick that our UFC expert is putting a guarantee on. He guarantees that you win. If you don't, he will give you the very next one that he has absolutely free. Now, here's the thing with his Max Bet Fight Picks that he's got the guarantee on, okay? He's always had them. It's something new that he's been bringing to us, or bringing to you guys. But he doesn't have them every week, okay? He didn't have one last week, didn't have one the week before that, or the week before that. He got permission to start doing them 5 weeks ago, 5 Saturdays ago, and this is the first one that he's had, first one that he's been willing to step out on for you guys. So there may not be another one of these next week. Hell, there may not be another one of these for 2 months. Just don't know. Okay? Don't know till he breaks down the fights, and he travels to all the fighters' fight camps. Well, most of them anyways. And it's a reason why he's as successful as he is. Patrick Dunlap, just another way for Kyle to sell us another package. Honestly, it's not. And I could care less if you buy it or you don't. I don't make $1 if you buy anything off the UFC. So, honestly, if you're just here for the free UFC fight pick, great, awesome. You know, I could care less if you buy anything or you don't buy anything. Hell, some of my closest friends in the industry came as viewers. They've never bought a single thing, nor do I ever ask anybody for money. Alex, absolutely, I saw that. Thanks for jumping on board, and I know you'll definitely like them. You'll definitely like them. Thomas, even the free UFC fight pick has to be 350 words, and that's a small one. That's a small one. And Patrick Dunlap, I'm not sure why you're so concerned. You're not even a client of ours anyways. But again, I do thank you for tuning in. I thank you for the user interaction by chatting, as well as the view. And remember, guys and gals, do us a favor, hit that big thumbs up button or the thumbs down button. It doesn't matter which one you hit. Thumbs up or thumbs down, it really doesn't matter. As long as you give us one of the other, to me, I say thank you. Even to my haters out there that have been trolling us hard, we already know who it is. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you for that extra view every time you came from your fake account. Every time you made those fake comments, or those comments from your fake accounts. Thank you for that extra user interaction. You're helping us get higher in the YouTube algorithm and search rankings, and I absolutely love it. And I probably owe you a beer, so, you know, or a bottle of tequila. Just send me a message from your fake account. Let me know where I can ship it, all right? I'll send you a nice bottle of Don Julio 1942. I know I buy them in bulk over at Costco when they have them. So I've got a couple brand new sealed I can send you. Anybody feel the sarcasm in that one? But again, our UFC fight package, all we've done is add to it. All we did was add to it. We added the DraftKings optimal lineup as well as all the extra write-ups that come with the DraftKings side. It's funny, I remember Patrick trolling us during football season. Yet I never blocked him. William remembered it too. Alex, can I send you one too? Maybe. I definitely love tequila, that's for sure. What else did I miss in the live chat? I think the haters, the trollers got to get off one account so they can troll us on another account, or they're busy making them up. I actually like it. I do remember, William, you got that memory of being a police officer and DEA agent. You have a great memory. Oh, there's my live chat. Alrighty. Well, it's definitely going to be a good day today, guys. We've got Major League Baseball. Premium plays have not even started yet. We've got CFL. One game is underway. We've got another game coming up. We'll be putting out a WNBA play for our WNBA members. It should be, they might have already done it. If you're on the WNBA package, it should be out or will be out in the next couple minutes. I know they said that they were posting it before I went live. And yeah, back to the things that we added to the UFC real quick. There's so much value in the information that we gave you guys just for DraftKings alone. Just for DraftKings alone, the money that we are able to make off of the fantasy. One of our clients sent me a screenshot. He put in $10 and he brought back $144. And this is how you know when services are, shooting darts, because they'll put out a DraftKings thing, and one optimal lineup's got one side of a fight, and the other optimal lineup's got, the other side of a fight. Excuse me. They're going to be putting out a WNBA play for tomorrow here in a little bit. So tomorrow's WNBA play is supposed to be early. Excuse me, I did forget. No WNBA today. Alex and pancakes. Thomas Grover, you want me to break down Fighter 1 versus Fighter 2. So here's the thing. Everybody knows I butcher their names. I don't know their names. I can pronounce a couple of them. I will tell you this, though. It has already been confirmed. I'm not naming the names in case, sometimes shit happens. And, yes, Patrick, I already beat you to it. There's no WNBA tonight. I was talking about our WNBA play for tomorrow that we've already been working on. But, a lot of times with the fighters and their training camps, shit happens on a last-minute notice. And next week on our channel, we're going to have some UFC fighters, some interviews. And it's definitely... Next week should be even better. Next week should definitely even be better. Trying to see when his upcoming fight is. I know it's not, one of them is not for a little while, but either way, you guys will be happy. You guys will be happy when they start interviewing some of the top fighters that are out there. And remember, guys, definitely don't get caught with services that are throwing darts, especially for the UFC. Especially for the UFC. Johnny K says, here comes some strong bats for the Astros. I mean, it's just a small consensus play for me, so, I hope you win. Hope everybody wins. I hope the Blue Jays tie it up in the bottom of the ninth with one out. That would be nice. Force extra innings. We have a little sweat session. an extra innings to see if we can get 2 extra runs. But it ain't looking like it. It ain't looking like it. Patrick, when are you going to get on board a package? Either one of our premium plays. Guaranteed Saturday, guys. Guaranteed Saturday. You still have 2 hours and 10 minutes to get on Guaranteed Saturday. That has not gone off yet. Plenty of time to get on board Guaranteed Saturday. And, people ask all the time, what is Guaranteed Saturday? It's one game, just one big game that we're willing to step out on. And we offer a money-back guarantee on it if we lose. So, and here's another thing. Hold on. We're gonna change the backdrop for this. I'm sure I'm going to piss off some people. Not our viewers, but other people. All right, we're into the barbershop. Welcome, everybody. Where just about anything goes other than free promotion of some ding-dongs. But here's how a service, a sports service, is legitimate. You have 2 different types of companies out there. Obviously, there's many types, but in this industry, you have content producers, and then you have sports advisory companies. Now, you've had some sports service companies that have tried to provide content, but all they do is they hire writers in college to write these ding-dong, nothing articles that they steal from like Scores Mobile or CBS Sports. To out-double for the Blue Jays. We're alive still. We're alive. We just need 1 run. Tie the game. So, but back to being legitimate. You got services that either provide sports picks or services that provide content. The services that provide content generally have real personalities behind them. They know people in the industry. They are in the industry. They got that little blue check mark by their name on Twitter. But then they have sports services that want to call themselves experts and provide content. And it's just some college kid or some high school kid, typing up half-ass articles in his mama's basement, maybe at the local diner, wherever they're doing it at. But it's not legitimate content. There's very few individuals that's in the sports advisory side that has real individuals, real content. Sorry, I was reading a comment. Show tournament the entire regulation. Very few will you find this in this industry that has real talent, real celebrities, especially when it comes to the UFC. ESPN is pro sports betting. The UFC is pro sports betting. They show the odds of every single fight. The announcers talk about it before every single fight. They talk about the odds as well. So to be able to land somebody like Bruce Buffer, and if you guys don't know who he is, go watch a UFC fight tonight and you'll know exactly who he is. He's the guy yelling, "It's time," in the ring. Or TJ DeSantis, whose resume is a mile long of his accomplishments. The Invicta FC ringside announcer on television. UFC Fight Pass announcer. To be able to bring in real talent, there's not many people that know the MMA industry like those two. And to be able to bring them in for a show every single week, and the fact that they'll actually deal with us, that shows a lot. Heck, we had Juan Adams the week before he got his ass knocked out by Greg Hardy. He came on and interviewed with me. if you remember, I asked him, why should UFC, sports bettors bet on you? Unfortunately for him, he said, if you want to waste your money, then bet on Greg. I posted that one on Twitter, and I think within an hour we had 13,000 views. So you never find that in any other sports service. I know Mike Davis is here. He's got some friends in some high places. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he golfs with some pretty big former Pittsburgh Steelers on a weekly basis. So there's very few people that have the capability, the name recognition, but most importantly, the reputation. Absolutely, Jordan. It definitely shows credibility on our behalf that somebody like Bruce Buffer in his position would be willing to come work with us and build a show with us. And that show's here to stay. It's going to be every week, and it's only going to get better. Bigger, better, longer, more in depth, and it's going to be a good time. And I promise you this much. I've always told you guys, if we build it, I'll give back. And we keep giving back to you guys, added new things to the UFC fight package, adding the Bruce Buffer show. That comes at a cost. Being able to do all that stuff is for you guys to be able to bring you guys outside content from real individuals, not some slob, sitting in his closet with a backdrop hanging, with a banner, and let me throw some headphones on. And try and, say it's content. So if you build it, I'll keep giving back, and that's up to you guys. So please do hit that thumbs up button, share the video, and if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. The more subscribers we have, the bigger we build the brand. We have some major things in the works that I can't even announce just yet, that involve daily content, satellite radio, a whole lot of great things. Funny that it is true. I mean, there's other sports services out there that saying our UFC guy isn't real. If our industry insider, Mr. FC as we call him, if he wasn't real, how did we land Bruce Buffer? How did we land TJ DeSantis? How did I get Juan Adams on the show? I just called him up out of the blue. Hell, I ain't the UFC guy. So, absolutely, as it was just said, definitely shows credibility. And, it's good that, you've got a good name in the industry, and you've got friends, and you associate yourself with people with a good name. We're definitely not out there causing drama, but, hell, you want to bring it to me, I'll be more than happy to finish it, that's for sure. There's a lot of people out there that, just try and want to knock what you do on a daily basis. It's actually sad. People don't have a life. Maybe they're not selling anything. Maybe they're jealous for whatever strange reason. This business is so big and there's so many clients. Nobody needs to be jealous over anybody. Nobody. I know I'm not going to sell a package to everybody. And you know what? I don't need to and I don't want to. Don't need to, don't want to. I can tell you this, and I was saying this a little bit ago, some of our earliest followers, viewers, especially when we started doing the live shows, when we did the first ever Cappers Nation live show, man, I think it was 8, 10, 12 of us for a couple weeks every Thursday until we built it up, till word started catching on, people started coming over and watching and listening and seeing what we were doing. And then, lo and behold, some of those guys and gals, I have built a very nice relationship with that, I take constructive criticism from anybody. Mike Butler, for example, I remember, he used to hate me. We used to go at it. And we finally started seeing eye to eye. He gave me some good constructive criticism. I mean, if you've got an attitude in this industry and you think, your shit don't stink, you probably have a lot of people that don't like you. And he gave me some great constructive criticism, stuff that I heard from other people, and I was like, okay, I can make those changes. I can make those additions. If it benefits you guys, definitely do them. So some of the biggest changes that we've made for the show, for the videos, for all that stuff, have came from you guys. And I'm definitely not afraid to implement new things, try new things, and take one on the chin like a champ, because we just did in the over in the Seattle game. I do apologize, folks. But like I say, take it on the chin like a champ and you move forward. Definitely ain't going to blame the umpires, the managers, or Vegas, or no bullshit like that. I was on the wrong side of the game. Just never happened. They had plenty of opportunities to put that game over, and unfortunately, it didn't happen. 15 hits, they ended up with 7 runs, not including walks. $15 hits and 8 walks. 23 runners made at least first base. And we got a final score of 4-3. So we had every opportunity, we just didn't get a timely hit. You give me those scenarios again, and you tell me there's going to be 15 hits and 8 walks, and we've got a total of 10.5. I'd probably take the same thing over again. 99 straight times. Now, I may not win 99 straight times, but I'll take those. I'll take 15 base runners plus another 8 from walks. Unfortunately, just didn't get the timely hit. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Take it on a chin like a champ, and you move forward. So, what else we got out there? We got a free UFC fight pick for everybody that's just tuning in. You can get our entire fight card, $99, as well as 3 days of premium plays, or the entire fight card for $40. All right, let's get back out of the barber shop. Hold on, guys. Let me walk next door to the octagon. Boom. Watching the replay. Look at that fat boy run. You guys want to call me fat? I'm only 6 foot, 210 pounds with a dad bod. Skinny legs and skinny arms, as you can see. So, where'd that fool go anyways? Probably timed out. Got to make some new fake accounts. So who's liking what? Talk to me, folks. Who's liking what in Major League Baseball the rest of the day? Well, I pop up some scores from around the leagues, NFL, and all that good stuff. Cleveland up 21-7. We gave you guys all a nice big lean on Cleveland this morning. Cleveland plus 2.5. Not that it's done. It's definitely too early to count it as a winner. That's for sure. Jonathan, we did talk a little bit about Mitch, but hold on. We'll go back to the barbershop talk. Hold on. Let me walk next door. All right, we can talk about Mitch. All I know, Alex sent me a text message with a screenshot of a post on Facebook yesterday morning saying it's my last day. I'm no longer going to be doing videos for Sports Chat Place. He did a live video, did a pre-recorded video. Came back to the fax account. And something about a falling out with a business partner, something like that. That he's so sad. Wish him the best of luck in whatever he does. And I can't imagine we've seen the last of him. I'm sure it's a little hole. In my personal opinion, it's, and I've got no room to speculate. As a matter of fact, I won't speculate. But, I'm sure we'll see him back. I would imagine so. Astros knocking in some run, or not Astros. Astros giving up some runs to the Athletics. It's now 7-3 And the A's threatening even more. Runners on first and third with no outs, bottom of the fifth. John Dolphin, thank you. There we go. Likes the White Sox over. Jonathan, it was. He built it up, but he got a lot of traffic. He was getting, 4 or 5 million views a month, page views a month, and he sold it for the traffic, I think, to some company overseas. Nick Hubb says, all I know is Colorado is never worth laying 270 on. I'm going to agree with you on that one. There it is. There's my little pen from my iPad. All right, so let's take a look at Major League Baseball. A's up 8-3, runner on first, 1 out. Next up, we've got Tampa Bay and Detroit. Tampa Bay got beat yesterday. Tampa Bay laying 340, another high juice game. St. Louis a favorite today, laying $1.35 against the Reds. Nationals and the Brewers. I'll just go down the list, on that game. If I don't have something on that game, I'll go down the list and I'll tell you guys if I like something or I don't like something. Doesn't mean, let me give the disclaimer though. Just because I like something doesn't mean that I'm betting it, all right? It doesn't mean that I'm betting it. Yeah, William, with the text message, the Browns up 21-7. Too early to call that one a winner, but it's definitely, it looks good so far. Detroit and Tampa Bay. I like Tampa Bay. I like Yarbrough on the mound versus Zimmerman. Obviously, I'm not going to be laying 340 on the money line. If I was going to bet anything, I'd be betting, the run line there. No Rams game for me tonight, Karen. I'm going to be all tuned into the UFC here in just a few minutes. Matter of fact, I'm definitely going to be getting out of here shortly because I do have a watch party at the house, and I ain't even there. They're going to be drinking my beer before I get there. Mike Davis says Braves really struggle after the first 4 batters. Tough pitching matchup for Atlanta. I like the Dodgers, and I would even consider them on the run line. That's great advice, Mike. Actually, I appreciate that, Mike, for giving all the viewers here something else. And, Rayu on the mound for the Dodgers against the Braves. Funny, I know you're there in the Atlanta area. Atlanta's been my team since I was a little kid, since I was a little boy. When they built the ballpark, I ended up purchasing one of those bricks that you could have with your name. It says #1 Braves fan KJ, and it's I've got a certificate of where it's at in SunTrust Park, but I'm sure I'm not the only person there with a initial KJ. Definitely, it's actually been a plan, and I know our mutual friend Chase is just right up the not far up the road, so I'd love to actually get out before the end of the season and go catch a game. That's for sure. I'd love to. I actually haven't been in the in SunTrust Park yet. Sooner or later. Hopefully before the end of the season. I know it's winding down here shortly. Definitely get some good value on the Braves. Not on the Braves, on the Dodgers on the run line. They're minus $1.50, I believe they were. I haven't checked in a little while. I believe the Dodgers were minus $1.50 on the money line. Let's see what they are now. Still minus $1.50 on the money line. On the run line, you're getting even more value. It's actually down to $1.05 at CG Technologies. William Hill's got it minus $1.10. MGM's minus $1.10. St. Louis and Cincinnati going down at 6:40 Eastern time. We rode the Cardinals the last 2 days. 2 days ago, on Thursday, we had them at plus $1.60. They had plenty of opportunity to actually get the win on Thursday. And as a matter of fact, it was our daily free consensus play. And I was hoping we were going to smash a plus 160 money line for a free play for you guys. Unfortunately, I think they lost 2-1 in that game with their 1 run coming in the 9th inning. Yesterday we had them again plus $1.35. Closed out a nice winning system play. as well. But no, we've been riding St. Louis pretty good, timing them right, and it's all about timing them. Just ride a team every single day. You got to know when to jump off the train. But I do like them today, laying $1.35 against the pesky Reds. The only thing about the pesky Reds, it's the pesky Reds. It's the pesky Reds, and they find a way to hurt us whenever we're betting against them. So, I'm always cautious when it comes to that. I just got my little reminder. Don't forget, immediately following the UFC tonight, guys, we've got our live show, Beatdown After the Bell, Between Rounds Radio. TJ DeSantis, I believe he's going to have Jeff Sherwood, former owner of ShareDog.com, is going to be on the program. And who else is coming on with him tonight? Let's see. He might have another special guest tonight. Not sure, though. But immediately following the UFC tonight, Beatdown After the Bell live here on our YouTube channel. Thanks, Mike. And yeah, our guy definitely puts in the work when it comes to the UFC. David says, thanks. Thanks, Mike. Kyle, thank you, too. Got tonight's UFC guaranteed pick. Let's get it from the Pro Football Hall of Fame city. Absolutely, David. We're always blessed to have you and everybody else that's not only just a viewer, but a client as well. It doesn't matter if you're buying a package from us or here just for free plays, or hell, you're just here just to chit-chat and kill some time while you're sitting on the shitter, or whatever the case you may be doing in life. Definitely appreciate everybody that takes the time out of their day to come watch my ugly ass, ramble on, sometimes about nothing because it's a barbershop talk part, but I definitely do appreciate it. I wish there was a way that we could implement all of your guys' ugly mugs as well and voices, and we could have a real big round table of, all 37 of us here with the, that'd be a lot of fun. I'm sure I could implement it with a FaceTime through an iPad. I probably could. Real quick, because we've got UFC starting and I've got to get going here shortly. I got to get going in the next couple minutes, and I do have a free play for you guys. I'm going to actually have another free Canadian Football League play for you guys. We gave you guys one the other day. That was a nice winner, and we're going to have another one for you guys here in just a little bit. Rest of the board that's going on, Milwaukee and the Nationals. Nationals red hot. Sanchez is on the mound. I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a fan of Anibal Sanchez. I've faded him quite a bit. However, he has been pitching a little bit decent, a little bit better as of late compared to what happened in the beginning of the season for him. His last outing, when 5 innings against the Mets, 7 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, only 3 strikeouts, though. A lot of ground ball outs against the Giants. When did he play them? I think that was the end of the first week of August. He went 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. So, he got hit pretty good against the Braves back in late July. 5 hits, 10 runs. He only gave up, or 5 innings, 10 hits, and only 4 runs, though. But back earlier in the season, he was getting tagged pretty hard, and we were fading him. Last couple outings, he's shown a little bit of a promise, for a pitcher that can last 5 or 6 innings. But the only thing that worries me is the Nationals bullpen. But I'll be honest, they've been getting the job done. They're 11 games over 500 right now. They've won 5 straight. They're 8-2 out of their last 10 games. Even better than that if you go back a further record. The Nationals have been hot, all right? And we've actually wrote them when there's been value in them as of late. And so, if I'm going to lean towards something on this one, I would lean towards the Nats on it. I'm not sure about the over 10, though. The Orioles and the Red Sox. The Red Sox, there's a minus 345, 50-50 team. The only favorite, Eduardo Rodriguez on the mound, laying 340. And other than they're at home, they're 6 games above 500. Yeah, I know they're playing the Orioles, but the Orioles have won 39 times. Are they going to get their 40th victory tonight? You're going to find out. You're going to find out. Remember, our premium plays don't start until 7 o'clock. You got another hour before our first premium play starts. All right, guaranteed Saturday don't start until 8 o'clock. UFC starts in 15 minutes. Speaking of the UFC, if you guys are not on our UFC fight pick, it's 100% free, guys. There's no purchase necessary, no credit card required, no strings attached. Literally, all you got to do is go sign into the website and get on board. That's it. That's all you got to do. 100% free. All right, guys. So I'm going to get you guys on a free CFL play, and then I'm going to get on my merry way, and I'm going to get to that watch party that's already invaded my house. I've already seen a couple text messages of people raiding the fridge and the food, which is fine. I'm supposed to be there, but hey, I'd rather do this, and I have more fun doing this sometimes, and sometimes we get a little carried away chit-chat. We've been live for an hour and 15 minutes. I was planning on only being live for a half hour, but I'll be honest, when you start rambling and you get to the barbershop talk and have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun. I don't, not many people enjoy, I talked with Mike about this, not many people enjoy going live and just chit-chatting with you guys. I do. I'm one of them that does. So free Canadian Football League play for you guys. Going to put this in the chat section as well. Not until 7 p.m. Eastern time, so you've got 45 minutes. Calgary -5 against Montreal, guys. The line actually dropped in one spot already to 4.5. It was 5.5 a little bit ago, dropped to, or 5.5 in a couple spots, it dropped to 5. Matter of fact, William Hill still holding strong at 5.5. But the Westgate here in Vegas just dropped it to 4.5, guys. So watch some of the other places follow suit if you're going to bet it. I'd probably wait until literally before the game starts to see if you can possibly get 4.5. Because I'll be honest, 4.5 is a hell of a lot better than 5, if you ask me. So anytime you can shave a half a point and it didn't cost you a penny to do it, you're all good. So enjoy that free play, guys. Remember, go get on board our UFC fight package. Guaranteed Saturday goes down at 8 p.m. You guys want an easy winner? You want something that comes with a money-back guarantee? Guaranteed Saturday's it. You want our big UFC max bet fight pick for $25, and it'll put a nice big winner in your pocket, guaranteed to win. If you don't, our UFC experts guarantee to you, because obviously everybody's got a fighter's chance, but if for some reason he loses, his guarantee to you guys is he's going to give you the next one that he has absolutely free. So don't miss out on this one. Enjoy that free play, guys. Remember, hit the thumbs up button on your way out the door. We definitely appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, guys. Tap that little bell. That way you guys get the instant notifications each and every single time we go live. Remember, we will be live again tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, burning the midnight oil all night long again, probably tonight. And Fast Freddy, thank you, bud. I actually will respond to your text message here in a little bit. I've been swamped. But I actually saw that it came through, so you'll love it, Fast Freddy, and be some more winners for you. But for everybody that tunes in, thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, we'll be live 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific for another Cappers Nation live show where tomorrow we'll break down Sunday's NFL action, as well as we'll take a look at the Monday Night Football game between the 49ers and the Broncos. I'll be back in Southern California Monday night for a day, just a quick little turnaround trip. Got a meeting there. I actually got 2 meetings, one Monday night and one Tuesday early morning before I head back here to Vegas. And then we'll also break down some Major League Baseball action. We'll do a full recap of the UFC. And don't forget, guys, Beat Down After the Bell with TJ DeSantis and Jeff Sherwood, former owner and founder of ShareDog Radio and ShareDog.com, which is one of the best places to get UFC information. So not fight pick information, just general news. But remember, we'll be live interactive chat. I'll be live. Actually, TJ will be live. I'll be live in the chat, so come join us immediately following UFC 241 in Anaheim. I know it's going to be late for all of our East Coasters. It'll be after midnight their time when it all goes down. So enjoy, guys. Enjoy that free play. I do apologize for the Seattle game screwing up and not going over. Plenty of opportunities. It just never happened. Just didn't get the timely hit. So it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Take it on the chin like a champ, and we move forward. We still have 3 premium plays. I've still got 2 personal plays. We've got a CFL play I just gave you guys. Guaranteed Saturday, our max bet fight pick. I mean, we've got a whole smorgasbord of stuff to bet that's going to put money in your pocket. I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow, and we'll see you guys soon. Remember, guys, always bet within your means, guys. Don't stretch yourself thin, and don't do anything stupid, all right, guys? Take it easy. If you're going to drink, please don't drive. Be responsible. Bet responsible. Remember, other lives are at stake, so be smart, guys. Thanks, guys, and gals, and much love. We'll see you guys soon.